What's up, everybody?
What's good? What's going on? What's power?
Let's brag it, son. Okay, one quick check, because I made this mistake last time. I'm making sure I don't make this mistake again. I'm sorry. Can y'all hear us very clearly? And when I say very clearly, does it sound like quality sound?
Right.
Or does it sound kind of like we're talking on the phone?
Right. Are we coming through loud and clear? Number one.
Yeah, because the reason I need to know is because it's supposed to be coming through the mics. And if it's not coming through the mics, I need to fix that right quick before we're 2 hours deep and then we sound like crap. Okay, we got one person over here. Okay, cool. What up, dude? Wait a little bit, get everybody else involved.
And we're gonna give it about 10-15 minutes to let everybody come through. Share this with your friends. Get it to many people as possible.
Okay, so still pushing stuff to people.
Whoever's in the chat, do us a favor. Whoever's watching, share this with as many people as you can.
Please do.
If anybody's curious as to what we're talking about today, success and some.
Yeah. Success. Let's see. The cost of success and how we define it.
Pretty much.
That's going to be a good little conversation. Because we actually had something of a discussion, which was just through comments that was actually on our Facebook page. Yeah. For those that noticed, the fro is out today. The fro's out. Just because I haven't felt like doing anything else for the last couple of days. So I even got the quarantine beard going on again. This neck gonna get taken care of soon because it's going to annoy me. I like it. Oh, I like that. You know. Hey, do me a favor real quick. Go onto the actual screen and turn your volume slightly up because I want to see if it'll sound.
Me?
Yeah.
I actually have all my stuff muted.
Oh. All right.
So like,
because if I do it on mine, then it's I'm not making a mistake.
What do you need to see?
It's just so I can get that whole sound thing lined out. Actually, if you can plug one of these into your thing, so you know for sure what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. I think this is mine right here. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to plug it.
Oh,
Not doing so.
What up, Keontae? What's good, boy?
Oh, I ain't gonna be able to. Oh, you know what? I'll just check on with my headphones.
Okay.
I'll just do it that way. Yeah, you'll chat ahead of mine.
Good.
Yeah.
Tests. Yes, we are running tests.
Yeah. How do we sound?
Yeah. Do we sound like we're talking into these versus talking into the camera? That's what I'm really trying to figure out, because I made the mistake of not setting it to the right thing last time. So if you looked at the last stream and you wondered why our voices sound kind of unmixed or whatever, that's why. So I'm trying to make sure that doesn't happen again. First, I thought it was just an editing thing, but yeah. Okay, so you said good. Okay, we're good. We sound clear. Perfect. Let's go. Okay. Since you just popped in, It's better than the last, I think, at least. Okay, cool. That's good. Because
last time was kind of.
Last time was sounding woo-woo, and I didn't realize it sounded woo-woo until we left. And I looked at it, and I was like, why does it sound like this? Dog, I was so mad.
Hey, share this to as many people as you can. We want to get people on the live stream. We're gonna go for like another 7-8 minutes before we really get to popping.
Yeah.
Actually, make that 10. It's only 7:35.
Right.
Want to give y'all about 10-15 minutes to get seated.
Right. And if we get a good enough discussion off of this, you know how this goes. The pod discussion usually is related, if not fully aligned with this discussion. So exactly. Whatever is spoken in here might get reflected in the actual episode. So, you know, that's how we eat. That's how we eat today. Also, do you dig the beats? I just made this one today. I've been just experimenting with it.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna add some stuff to it later, maybe. It depends. I've been doing a lot of more beat making than recording, to be honest. I don't know. It's like I don't necessarily have writer's block per se. It's just that I don't have like. There's been hey, thanks, man. Of course. It's really just that I've been having difficulty trying to write about non-serious things. If you get what I'm saying. Like those songs where you just flexing. Like I have not been able to really functionally write like that anymore. At least in a while. It's gonna be. And if I do, like it takes a while to do. It feels like it's more effort to it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what that is, but maybe just because a lot of serious things are going on, you know. Just in my own personal life, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been a weird.
Say right about what comes easy.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah, but I don't want to make a sad album.
Cara?
I already did that.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Cara?
Yeah. Because what it is her full name is La Cara. So
why he put your government out like that?
It's to make it make more sense. So, I ain't put a whole government out. What's up?
Nah, it does add a little bit more linguistic fortitude, if you will.
Okay, so you said exactly. So that means I got it right. Yeah.
But when I hear La Cara, I'm just like, woo! I'm like, I can just say that and it just come off.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna. I got you. I'm gonna call you by your name.
Yeah.
Okay. Share this, y'all, and give us some likes. Let us get some likes, please.
Dog, I be looking mad blind without my glasses. But
and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Get those notifications.
Okay, you're supposed to roll the R's. Cara.
Oh, I started to. But see, I'm from the hood.
So nobody
I'm
got
on the projects in Chicago.
Yeah.
We don't really say the R at all. So like a lot of stuff with R's in it, I really don't pronounce unless it's the beginning of the word.
Look, part of my ancestry is based out of Hopkinsville, Kentucky, so you get what you get. Hey, I got country folk in my lineage, man. So I do try, but every now and again, something gonna come out sounding a little wonky. That just is what it is.
Tonight we are talking about success.
Yep. So the cost of success and how we define it.
To be more specific.
So what we will ask the few of you that are here, just so that we can have some context to go off of for everyone else who does get on. What do you personally define success as? What do you think is, and it doesn't have to be the end all be all or the complete ideal, but what would you say would constitute being successful for you? You know what I mean? What would you define that as? Because I feel like everybody has a different definition for that. You know, like there's a blanket one, but in all reality, we all have our own version of what success looks like. You know, some folks don't want to just be rich. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Cara said, once you reach that standard of comfort in life.
I like that.
So basically where you're able to live comfortably. Not necessarily rich, not necessarily wealthy, but just to a point where you don't really got no worries like that. Okay. I can feel that. I can feel that. Anybody else got any? Because I'm really curious to see how people look at this. Oh, also, while I'm at it, I don't know if he's on here yet, but Marac Owens was the one who actually suggested that to us.
Bless you, brother. Keontae said, being
Not wrong, I got allergies. But
Keontae said, being happy and having time to do what you love and being around who you love without worry about many issues. Money, man.
Okay. That's valid. That's valid. See, I like how detailed that is. I like how detailed that is. Because that's true. Not everybody who's financially stable has mental stability. Not everybody who has, who's financially stable is around the right people. Even people who are mentally stable sometimes aren't around the right type of people, So as a result, they might be doing all right now, but at the same time, they can deteriorate as a result of being around the wrong type of people. As we know, and as the phrase goes, association breeds similarity.
Hey, we got 4 people in right now. Hey, I need all 4 of y'all, if you haven't already, hit that like button and please subscribe.
Yes.
Okay?
So we got 4 people and 3 likes, so we need one more. Just one more. So we'll trouble. Okay. Kara says, I'm not motivated by monetary things, so it's hard to be defined by it. No stress equals success.
Hey,
I feel that.
See, we gonna talk about these dichotomies and stuff though, because these different elements when we talk about success is why we having this conversation.
Right. It's a multidimensional thing.
Multifaceted. You know what? Even though this song is giving off a completely different vibe, I really want to talk about what kicks my ass. Okay. And this actually has to do with success anyway. So, okay. To quote a lyric from one of my favorite rappers, if you know, you know. I'm not telling y'all who it is.
You know. Oh.
You gotta be Illuminati if a nigga shine.
Ooh.
I hate that there's this stigma, especially in Black culture, when it comes to Blacks being successful. I hate it. And don't worry, we're going to dive into it then. We're going to give it like a couple more minutes, like 3 to 5 more minutes while everybody get in and get settled and everything before we really jump into the topic. But we just giving y'all the, as I said from my latest poem.
What's up, Kiera? What's up, Kiera? Rob 25. What's good?
What's going on, twin? What I said from my latest poem was, I'm just breadcrumbing y'all before I give you the dressing.
Okay. I like that.
Also, shout out to anybody that is in the live stream right now that was at the Boca Lounge this past Tuesday.
Yeah.
We were the featured artists.
Actually, speaking of that, another homie, Deontay Nelson, who also has a podcast. It's called the Sabali Podcast.
We'll have to link that.
Yeah, I'll do that here in a second. He actually shared some of the little video from that, and he posted it to the group. I just saw that in the pinning post, so I wanted to make mention of that.
Great.
Let me go ahead and do that.
It was this past Tuesday, 7:30 to 10 at the Boca Lounge. That's here in Southern Indiana, Evansville to be exact. We shut it down. There was a lot of great artists too. I would love the representation of not only Black artists, but also we had quite a few women who stepped up and was killing the scene too.
Oh yeah, it was nice.
It was a nice spread of variety. If anybody wants to actually see some of that footage, you can see it if you're in the Black in a Minute podcast.
Some of it did get posted.
You can also see it on my Instagram page. Did you post any?
I didn't post any.
I got some on my Instagram page. And if you check out the link, the main link that's in the chat right now, you can go to my Instagram page and see it, or you can just join the Black in a Minute Facebook community.
Yes, indeed.
So you can stay up to date.
Yes, sir.
We post the pod in there. We post the live streams in there. We also put in whenever there's an event, or if we just have a regular discussion where it's just comments and posts.
Right. Let me get back to this. Get us together.
I gotta come out more and support. You deserve it. Hey,
Much
we appreciate it,
sir.
You already know it. You already know. I scratch my back, you scratch mine. You know how we do around here. So another thing that people have been asking about a lot, merch. We still got to check into a few things. I'm real close to launching it. I'm not even gonna give y'all a day. I'm just gonna pull a Beyonce and just drop it on y'all. What the merch?
Oh yeah.
I'm not giving y'all a day when it's coming. I'm just gonna drop it on y'all like Beyonce.
Yeah. Oh, also I just posted the link to the Sabali Podcast. That's another fellow brother in the same work. Please do support him.
Definitely.
What's up, Kiki? What's up, Kiera Tuller? What's good with you? I have to start saying it like that because not everybody knows you like we know you. So yeah. But yeah, support that brother though, man. Most definitely, he a good dude.
Share this, y'all.
We had a very good conversation with him actually. I think that was the first time you and him met, right?
Yeah, that was the first time we met in person.
Look,
y'all, I met somebody. He got like an inch on me.
He do got it. Yeah, because he's 6'4".
I hardly ever come across people that are actually taller than me. I know they exist,
right?
But like, if you know, you know. Like if you like above 6'2" and up, you know that most of the time you don't really deal with people that you might have to raise your neck up to. I didn't have to raise my neck up to him because we practically at the same place. His eyebrow is a little bit higher than mine, basically. But
bro,
yeah.
I mean, look, man. It's just like that sometimes.
I did, Kiki. I met a fellow giant. I did. It was funny though too, because me and this dude and him, we had to go do a run real quick, a little store run. But I was just thinking like, man, NeRo is here. I don't even know. Hey,
don't make me funny.
And we like here, and we walked up in there like we was the, I don't even know, top flight security or something.
I keep bodyguards with.
Hey,
I keep them niggas with. Look, all I really needed was my pea coat and like a nice suit,
man,
to pull up.
They would have thought we were security for them.
Look, just so niggas would know, just to let folk know. You like, this is what it is. I need some Cartier glasses, you know, so I can look the port.
But you know what though, y'all, we about to like 2 more minutes.
Trying to get some more people add to this thing.
Share this out.
No. Ya know. You tripping. I was elite VIP. It was in the dead of night. Folk know, man. I mean, look, if you know, you know. You know, I'm well connected. I don't brag about it often, but I am well connected. Bro. It just is what it is. That's all you need to know.
Oh, damn. I have a...
Much appreciated. I try to give a little something in the background. I mean, if y'all get background stuff in the file, we may as well do it here.
Yeah.
As long as it don't sound like crap or overdo stuff. I hate you. 2 towers in a pond. Don't make me fight you, bro. Look, you know what? Next time I see you, I'm gonna trip you and make it look like an accident.
What'd you say? Two kings
in the house.
2 kings in a pond. Why they do you like this?
You know what? I'm gonna trip you too as soon as you leave out the car.
Really? Wow.
I'm gonna get one of them little grabbers that old folk use when they don't want to reach for stuff, and I'm gonna just yank your leg as soon as you hop out. Talk about me, like, huh? Bro, man.
Yeah, I'm posting to the gram. Make sure y'all sharing this with y'all friends. You know, like-minded people, the people. I mean, and even non-like-minded people. Because hey, ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of friction.
Right.
Well, we welcome all.
No, Diggy said just hit his kneecaps. There you go.
Hey,
see, keys to success.
Hold on.
It's the keys to success.
Time out, because that ain't necessary.
Yes.
That's where.
Look, y'all center of gravity ain't that great.
Put us back up. See, why did I know you said that? Why did I know that? Yes. Hey!
Threats on cam. Wow. I'm just look. I'm about what I'm about, dog. Look, it's the same me that you gonna get out in the streets too.
You're ridiculous.
It's the same me. Either way. You know.
Y'all ridiculous.
We out here.
Ridiculous.
Just absolutely ridiculous. Oh, nobody can see this, but hold up. Check this out. Gee, why I catch that? You don't even know I took that. Tell me that's not a look. Tell me that don't give you them Pimp C vibes.
Listen,
dog, that's a rap album coming.
We can't be doing exclusive footage like that. They can't see.
I ain't gonna let nobody else see it, but like, hey, that's exclusive though. That's hard. Watch me make a single and have this as a cover, like for real. Theirs is a vibe, bro.
So shoot, let's
in reference to that,
let's go ahead and get to it.
Look, before we get right to it, I will say y'all to keep my family in your prayers, well wishes, whatever it is you align with. My granddaddy will be having bypass surgery because he had clogged arteries. I don't know when it's gonna happen. It was supposed to happen the other day and they canceled it, so I don't know. And now he out, and now my grandmother's in there. And they just checking her out, so I got to figure out what's going on with that. So yeah, many prayers and well wishes. You know, it's been a weird 2 weeks. Hadn't even been the whole 2 weeks really. It was like late last week to now, so basically a week. So yeah, it's been like that. I've been busy. I have been quite busy. But yeah, let's get into it. For those who are getting in now and who have not given their suggestions, we have a question. What does success mean to you? How do you define success? Any and all answers are appreciated. Also, we got 7 people in here and only it went up to 5. Y'all got 2 more.
Come on, y'all like the stream, and please go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe. Help brother out.
Those likes. But yeah,
I'm curious now. Hello, what else?
I ain't gonna do that because it's a picture of somebody besides us. So I ain't gonna put them out on Front Street.
Sharing exclusive stuff on the pod.
I ain't gonna put them out on Front Street.
I'm sorry for him.
Yeah, we out here. But just know I be clowning sometimes. I truly be clowning. But yeah. But we're curious to know, just because that will actually help with the discussion. Okay, we got 8 people in here. Okay, who's new?
Turn up.
Identify yourselves if you feel like it. You know. Don't be scared. We ain't gonna call you out for real. We just
identify, like the video, subscribe.
Yes. I think we got 2 or 3 subscribers from the last one, so that was pretty dope.
Every little bit helps, y'all.
We do appreciate that. That was dope.
Also, I want to let everybody know this because this is coming soon. I'm pretty much working on creating a universal notification system that will allow people to easily be notified for every live stream, for when merch drops, all of that. Live streams, audio podcasts, for those of y'all who listen, on your drives and your walks and stuff, the whole shebang. We got y'all. We're going to have everybody covered. Don't worry. Once again, I'm not telling when it's dropping. I'm just going to drop it like Beyonce did for her album. I'll be thinking wow.
We wilding out here. But for real though, I think that, I guess I can start. Let's see. Okay, we got 2. Kara Rob 25 says, success for me is family and friends making moves to better the generation and make paths for others to go beyond the trend of our success. Okay. See, I like these multifaceted answers. I like that. None of them are simple. Speaking of such, Kara Talbot says, to me, when you achieve your goals, making them, setting small steps to reach them, and then fully executing them. See, that's good because that is very good because of the fact, or rather, what I was going to say is the fact that everybody that has made a suggestion and talked about success is not just giving like 1 or 2 word answers or your basic, textbook answers. Not only speaks to the truth that majority of us in here are 20 somethings or almost 30 somethings, but also, so we're in that stage of life where we're really, really realizing that money is not the most important aspect of success. But 2, it also shows a very mature view of what success is and an understanding of what it is you really should want in life, instead of just being like just throwing an answer out.
I'm coming in soon with the contrarian elbows.
Contrarian
I'm coming.
Contrarian elbows.
Yes.
Just make that up.
Contrarian though. The phrase, yes. That might be a poem. Contrarian elbows. That might be one. Contrarian elbows. You know.
Okay.
With that being said,
I'm gonna post in here what I think that sounds like. I put contrarian. It's contrarian. Let me edit that.
Moderators, where are you at?
Remove. Okay. Redacted. We're gonna try again.
Due to technical difficulties outside.
All right, man. All right, y'all.
Hashtag contrarian elbows.
There we go. Boom. See it? See it.
Get that clue bomb.
So, NeRo.
Yeah.
Sir. We didn't ask everybody else to define what they feel success is, and those who chose to comment have already commented. Give you something to think about. What does success mean to you, sir?
To me, success means, honestly, kind of a lot of what everybody was saying. To me, success is being able to do something, is being able to do what you want, and to be able to make enough money off of it to support your living, and to be able to take care of those who are around you if they need you. You know what I mean? Take care of your family. Take care of, like, for me, because I have older members of my family and way younger members of my family that I feel an obligation to, in a way of trying to take care of, trying to make sure they're all right, and trying to make sure that I'm not, on one end, siphoning too much from one, or 2, leaving the others by the wayside. For me, success would really just be defined as me being able to help and aid both, and having the autonomy to do so without it really hurting my finances or hurting anything that I got going on. Okay, Kiara Rob 25 says it's equity and legacy. There you go. That's probably one of the best short answers that I've seen about that. What's yours, though?
Yeah, I like that.
Equity and legacy.
I like that better than the first one you said. Respectfully.
Respectfully.
All right.
Oh, hey, what's up, Danny? Danny G. Scoons is in the house. What's good, dog? Success is the feeling you get when you know you busted your ass to reach your goal and crushed it. There you go. It's the feeling of achievement. So what you're saying is basically it's the feeling of achieving something that you set as a goal. It's the euphoria that's associated with it. Okay, I can feel that. Because I think to some degree, we should also talk about the feeling of success and not just what success is, the perception of it. Because, I mean, you can be successful and not feel successful. You know what I mean? You can be what other people could consider you completely successful, and you can just feel like you're doing all right. And I think that's just a very interesting way of looking at it, and it says a lot about the nature of our society. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot. I'm trying to get my chat. I don't think my chat. Where yours at? Let's see. All right. Let me first get out of one of my contrarian elbows real quick before I really go into
freaking elbows.
into what I think about, success. And I just want to say that, money, when we look at money for what it truly is numbers, right? And numbers are part of how we measure things in society on so many accords. So I don't agree that money doesn't matter. I guess viewpoint will always be different. People always have a different viewpoints. But I don't want to have this conversation if money is not involved in it, because it is. And because it's basically part of life. It's a necessary evil, right? So it's like, I don't know how you have success discussions separate of money, because money correlates with success.
It's ingrained into our society.
Well, yeah, but it's ingrained in the sense of it's a part of the structure of society. We don't just get away from it. Like, there's no reality where a form of currency doesn't exist at all.
Right.
At least in our reality.
So
that matters.
Before we get too deep, let me see. Keanu Smith says, because we raised the bar. Exactly. Kiera Talbert said, being fulfilled spiritually, mentally, and physically as far as the feeling. Keontae said that money is a tool. Kiera Rob 25 says that 7 rings, balance is key. Yes, yin and yang, absolutely.
I agree with all those sentiments. That's why I'm also saying, like, let's not understate the monetary value of things and how they play in society.
Right.
Because this ain't a conversation about materialism or anything like that. So we can be that much more honest about the things that actually cost money, that allow us to be comfortable, allow us to be secure.
Yeah. Let's see. As far as adulting, yes, but as a child, currency exchange, no. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Like, as a child, currency exchange doesn't really have anything to do with success.
Sure.
But if I'm understanding that right, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Who said that? Because my chat
Pierre Rob 25.
My chat ain't pulled all the way up. Of course not. But do we?
I feel like it evolves as we get older too.
Well, it has to, right? But also, like, this is something else too that I guess I also think about. I don't know about y'all, but the word success here wasn't something that I was. How do I say this? Kid me doesn't remember that word. Not saying I didn't hear it as a kid, but it's in terms of the baseline understanding of that. I wasn't raised to like understand that word particularly, but other words that are synonyms.
Okay.
Like, accomplishments. So I think the framing of how we raise children while they are children.
Right.
Like, nobody's having 1,000 conversations with you at 6 years old about you being successful.
Right. Okay.
You might have some.
Here's a good dichotomy that's actually being presented in the chat right now. Danny D. Schoon said, money doesn't guarantee success, but I don't know anyone broke who feels successful. And then on the contrary side, Carmel says, money is a necessity to live, but not to be successful. Okay. And honestly, in both of those, you have a fair argument. In one aspect,
you know why the argument is fair and the term is very broad? Because we're not getting into specifics. Because it's a general thing when you think about it, right? Because success, for me, and now this is where I say my definition of success, is being able to accomplish something and sustain it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for me.
Okay, sustain. So not only just achievement, but maintenance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's enough to just do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be able to continue to do it.
Right.
For me, that portion matters into it. Right. Notice I didn't mention money. I didn't mention generational wealth. I didn't mention any other specifics, because I think that when you're making those accomplishments and stuff, those things come along with it.
Right.
So, you know, but I hate, I'm not gonna say I hate, hate's a strong word.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very careful, at least me personally, when it comes to conversations about anything that revolves around money.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like sometimes we be talking in ways that kind of don't address reality. And I don't want to be that person. Mm-hmm. When we having these discussions and stuff, and I think this is important for any conversation that any of us have, you know what I'm saying? Whether y'all in the comments with us or whether, you know, it's a live stream or in-person conversation. We always have to factor in what is reality, because it's what you actually experience, period. And the fact of the matter is that ain't nobody calling bums successful, kind of like what was said earlier.
That's true. But at the same time, success cannot just be defined by your bank account.
No, and that's never what's said. But let's not understate it.
No,
let's not do that.
A lot of that
is not dissolved it.
Right. A lot of that, I think, is a side effect of avarice itself. Which, for those who don't know, avarice is basically another term for greed. So if you're that greedy to where you want money and you want more of this and more of that, you will never truly feel successful because you'll never feel complete. You'll never feel like you have enough. You know what I'm saying? So for that person, they never feel like they're successful. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Hold on. Let me see if there's anything in this. Yes, it's the moves you make and strategies to get to success. And then, of course, comfort. It's like, yes, definitely thinking long term. The amount of money needed may vary case to case. Exactly. Comfort. It's something. These are all things that can be defined differently based on your.
Hey, I'm stroking, massaging my Wenis. I'm gonna hit another contrarian elbow because
are going to get
comfort. What is comfort?
Off YouTube, because you just said the word Wenis.
Hold on, I said Wenis. But what is comfort though? I gotta hear this. What's comfort?
No,
we gotta bring that in here. What is comfort?
What is comfort? Yeah, what?
Because I done been comfortable and not successful.
Well, and sometimes what you think is comfort is actually complacency.
Let's see. That's why we see whenever we add any of these terms, right? These other terms, we got to define them.
Absolutely.
We want to at least be able to establish a baseline. I think most people agree on the basics.
It varies from
being able to accomplish something,
right?
Because we can't use the word success, but being able to accomplish something. I think everybody agrees with that. And where we see the varying of the opinions is,
let's see,
literally that, right?
Before we get into that, there's a slight bit of shade in here.
Who talking?
Who? Giggy said, "Okay, old man, Nick, get that man some oil for that elbow." Yes.
I got the elbow. What you think this was?
And then on a serious note, Danny D. Spoon said the definition of success is subjective to each individual's goals and circumstances. On the occasion that I actually managed to clean my room for a brief moment, I feel successful. Okay, we're talking about smaller goals now.
But see, right, and what we're highlighting while we're all talking here, right? And this is the beauty in conversation. That's why we have these live discussions, y'all. Mm-hmm. And that's why I appreciate those of y'all who come to have them. Because yes, this would be a weird conversation if we all completely agreed. That's why I say I got my contrarian elbow, because I'm willing to elbow y'all.
Well, and to be perfectly honest, somebody lied.
Somewhere. Yeah.
Like, just to be real.
For real. Twin rubbing that icy eye.
I mean,
you ain't right.
I'm done for the day. Anywho,
sure. But you know what though? With all of these terms, right, y'all? Like one of the reasons we exist is because we want to have conversations where we address the terminologies. Because this is my biggest thing. And a lot of, but hold on.
Okay.
Would somebody say that in the comments?
No. Actually, was somebody
saying that?
Yeah. Cara said comfort is defined differently to each person. Exactly.
But hold on. Cara. I think I said your name right. You one of my favorites. Tonight, though, you're going to tussle a little bit. I say it right now. And I'm going to tell you why. Hold up. And maybe this is the technical in me, the logistician or whatever in me. But here's the thing, y'all. and we got to be careful about this too, though. Opinion, of course, is opinion, right? And it's understood. But, and this is where some of the topics of the things that we discuss come from. Y'all, the listener, and of course, stuff that we think of in our minds, right? And here's the thing, y'all. We have definitions for terms.
Right.
And so what we always have to understand is that there actually is established baselines for a lot of these things. And I say that to say that sometimes we can contextualize something to be different for our own personal reasons, right? Going back to the is defined differently for different people. But there definitely is a definition of it. Okay. And so we either stay closer to the definition because it's already been defined, or we all create our own narratives in terms of what we view these terms to be defined by. And so we always have varying opinions all the time. And yeah, I get that that's society, but I feel like it's important that we do respect the actual definitions of terms.
Okay.
Normally this dude has the definition already up.
Getting it right now.
He's getting it right now. But that's why the baseline is important. That's
okay.
What
so success. One, the accomplishment of the aim or purpose, the attainment of fame, wealth, or social status, a person or thing that achieves the desired alms or attains fame and wealth, etc. Or the good or bad outcome of an undertaking.
I like that last one.
The sentence that was used was the good or ill success of their maritime enterprises. That's so abstract. But, okay.
Right, because we have to remember also that success is a neutral term.
Kara said something, some may think it's being stuck in the same place without having goals and growth. Okay. And in that way, I feel like that's more complacency. But to be fair, complacency can be comfortable. It can become comfortable. Kira 25 said, don't come to baby girl twin. Explain points, otherwise you're going to need more ice guy. Hey, this is the safe space. We don't do threats.
No, they tried to. I felt like that was a tag team of sorts.
Like, but
all I was saying was that, we definitely gotta mind, we should pay respect to a definition of something. We definitely should. Because there's plenty of times where a word has been taken out of context. Is that fault of the word or fault of the person? Like, you could read the definition of a particular word and then decide, oh, it means something else.
Right.
Because you want to.
Well, because we can even look at the origin. The origin is from a word called succedere, which means come close after, from Latin, which goes to successus, and then English succeed, that goes into success in the mid-16th century. So it literally, because you can have something that's like a successive victory, which means a victory after a victory, or successive victories, as in it's something that comes after a certain point, which is why it's considered a form of achievement, because you reach success after you take part in an action. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Y'all trying to be hood in comments.
Right. Hey,
Y'all trying to be
hey, look, and we are not up north.
We ain't up in the now.
We ain't up north. We ain't up north.
We are in Evansville, where the good old boys will cough in your face and say excuse me, and then walk off and not wash their hands. All right,
but you know what though? I think that what I really want to know, chat, chime in for this, please. Since we've all have pretty much defined what we thought success was to us, I want y'all to tell me. You ain't got to type a whole paragraph about this neither. Tell me the last time you did something that you view as successful.
Yeah.
Tell me that.
And also to factor in the cost aspect, what did you have to do in order to achieve it? And do you think it was worth it? Do you think it was worth what you had to do in order to reach this success? Sometimes it's not. And I think it's good to address that and identify that. Let's see. Sorry, I'm still doing memes and stuff. Memes. These memes on Facebook.
This dude. What y'all got for us?
I stay busy. Jesus. Okay. Sorry.
While we waiting for responses from y'all, while y'all think about that, because I know it's asking, type a little bit. I'll tell y'all about a success that I recently had the pleasure of enjoying. Be very broad about this. Details too much don't matter, just in general. I paid for my vacation this year. I'm gonna be going 2 different states, maybe 3 actually. Quite a few flights, hotel and all that. I'm gonna be having a little good vacation. It's gonna be about a week and a half. And not only was I able to take off that much time, but I was able to pay for it all in one fell swoop and still have plenty of money to do what else needed to be done. Right, pay all the bills, all of that.
Okay, here's one, because this is technically one for us. During the pandemic, planned and moved accordingly so that we lasted on everything until February of this year. Yeah.
Nice.
We still got toilet paper.
The question was, when was the last time that you did something that you felt was truly successful? When was your last successful accomplishment?
And what did it cost to get it, and was it worth it? If that's relevant.
Yeah. Let's break the question down so that way they got a chance to respond to each one of them.
Okay. That's right. I'm doing it.
No, you good. That way, because we don't want to bombard y'all, but we do want y'all to answer all 3 of those because it's important. So yeah, start with that. Your most recent successful accomplishment. Then we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of why.
Yeah, once we have everybody's established, that's fine.
See what's out.
You asking too many questions. I ain't got enough time. We just broke it down, Danny.
I'm gonna ask it again. What was your most recent successful accomplishment?
I mean, yeah, I know. Let's see. Here's Albert says, trying to save for years, but with this year, I'm exceeding my goals with my savings. Okay.
Hey! Let me get $1.
Financial stability.
Let me get $1.
Right here. Speak financial stability into your lives. Yes. Mm-hmm.
I got the Cash App code right here.
I'm just saying, you can just go ahead and donate to the Broke Up Child Fund.
Right.
No child donation. You will be recognized for your contributions.
Yeah, my little cousin Ronnie, he need his 3rd leg removed twice.
And you'll get sent twice. And you'll get sent, do you got PayPal? We got PayPal. I think we have Venmo.
Don't got Cash App. Oh, what you got, Zelle?
We ain't got Zelle.
Hit me up on the Zelle then.
You can just mail
I got whatever you got.
You can just mail us the money. We can just do that,
Right.
Every little bit counts. We will send you a piece of a flower that has Black in a Minute wrote on it as a gift.
Carter said, I feel bad. I haven't set any new goals to accomplish. Well, what was your most recent one?
Yeah, I mean, it ain't
It don't even gotta be this year.
No. Hell, it can be I got a raise in my job or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Remember, that's another thing with
success.
That's another thing with success. Like, it's different in terms of the quantity and the quality.
Yeah. Look. I will say this. Little victories do matter. Little victories do matter because little victories lead to big victories. Don't discount that.
Brother, come on now.
I've had several simultaneous successful moments recently. Can't tell it all. You ain't got to tell it all. Just tell one.
Bruh, you can be very broad and give us one little story. Come on now. And we all got to eat together now. We
do it for the culture. Do it for the culture. We want to know. We want to celebrate you.
Of course, twin. Of course. But yeah, I got what she got. I need better eyes.
Karen's Carr said, I haven't had no victories. Routine my life is. Thanks, man. I mean, maybe that is a success. Consistency. Having a consistent schedule, having a consistent job where you make money, doing what you got to do to take care of you and yours.
Hey, yeah,
technically in
itself, you have a system.
Success. Look, in a pandemic, consistency with a job and things like that, in this type of landscape,
bruh. You know what it is? She modest. I respect your setup, though. I love consistency. We did a podcast about that. We actually need to check it out if you didn't. Shameless plug, yeah.
So yeah, look. Consistency is definitely dope. $50, dang. What happened to the dollar? Look,
I got to charge you about a minute. Look, and by the end of this, it's gonna be more than 50 minutes.
Look,
I'm just pre-planning.
Look, it's inflation costs. You know, in the advent of
you
COVID,
ain't working minimum wage.
Look, in the advent of COVID, the cost of breath went up. So you know,
hot breath.
We had to talk. I have reached the standard of life. There, okay.
By the standard, you mean your standard, right? Like what does that mean exactly?
Or do you mean like what you believe to be like the baseline standard of life based on where you at in life?
Ooh, hold on. Keontae hit us with a whoa.
Okay, with the whoa. Let's see. You know what? I got this sound generator that I just downloaded. I want to see if it works. Hold on. We gonna see if it works.
Oh, it's got some pre-made.
We gonna hit the whoa.
Okay.
Oh,
you got the pre-made.
I just want to see if it works.
We got that custom. We need to get some customs on there too.
We do.
All right. I feel like success or the feeling of success is always just out of reach. Even when there are successes, I'm kind of critical of myself because I haven't reached the mountaintop. So basically, it's a sliding scale, moving goalposts, if you will.
Yeah.
So as long as you're moving forward, you feel like it's always just one
away.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh. Look, okay, that standard where I can wake up and not worry about anything. Okay.
So now y'all talking. Okay,
look,
it's getting deeper.
We're gonna try another one because I want to see how it works. That's a good buzzer, by the way. We'll be using that for bad things.
I was about to say
this is a good buzzer. I just wanted to hear what it sounded like.
Okay.
Keontae said I've had some promotions and made some steps in my business this year, but I've read some books, but it's a chip off the mountain.
Okay. So then
Celebrate that chip, bro.
What I'm also starting to hear as I collect and y'all opinions and stuff is that, you know, most of us probably also agree that another pillar of success, at least what it seems like, is that most of us view it as a place of being more so than the little accomplishments that we do have, right? That's what I'm gathering.
Bigger picture goals.
Yeah, a bigger picture reality than just, you know, these things and that things.
Right.
And maybe that's why accomplishments and goals, that's why. You got accomplishments and goals, and that's why we mostly hear people revert to calling them these things. These are the baby steps, if you will. See, we had a whole discussion about consistency after that pod.
Yeah.
Would y'all be interested in us really like having a live discussion about it? Because I don't think we were doing the lives then.
No, we weren't yet. We started doing them shortly after.
Because man, there is something to consistency when we talk about success.
Yes.
I think I feel that way about love, but that's a whole different conversation.
Fuji's
a whole different one. I'm gonna save that.
Okay. Started back. Danny D. Spoon said started back in school in 2017, and I'm maintaining a 3.8 GPA. Got an electrical certification, magna cum laude, 2 classes away from a technical certificate, and 8 from a diploma. Let's go.
Hey,
that's lit.
Hey, what did I say earlier when I was talking about?
So now,
when I was saying Carl was being modest, he was being modest the whole damn time. He's like, yeah, I want. But if my pivot is strong,
bait.
Right.
Getting the job and it's perceived as the cost. I guess this is mentioned. I guess this is actually what I would consider the cost. Let's see. Getting a job and is perceived as better, and the job is dying off, and the money doesn't match the title. Ooh.
All right. Now everybody bringing out the Louisville Sluggers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's look. That's valid though. That's valid. What that actually is a definition of complacency, or a definition of where you don't feel like the cost associated with the success of having said job that does have a nice title, that does have a nice set of perks along with it, was not worth it. You know, or at least not enough for you to consider that something that's truly monumental.
I rock with it. And, you know, I think that leads into another conversation that we need to talk about, which is minimum wage. Yeah, everybody needs to be paid more, but we're gonna leave it on that.
The one thing I will say is that the sliding scale theory goes into that very much so.
Very much so.
Because the cost of the cost of everything else goes up, your cost, which is your pay, goes up.
And that's the thing, man. When we talk about success, there's always a cost. And that's the thing. And I think that's why also, you know, when we really think about it, sacrifice is almost like running neck and neck with success. It's like you don't get success without you don't get without giving.
And the main goal, usually what's considered the main goal, is to give the least and gain the most.
Man, listen.
Or gain the most with that you can with the least that you can give.
Bruh, I got an expression. Y'all just heard me say this before, but I was just like, yeah, I'm always trying to get the most for the least.
Yeah, I feel that.
I always say that. I'm like, I'm gonna get the most. And because of that, I'm very frugal.
Yeah, that's frugality at its best.
You know, it's like it's certain things that I just don't believe in investing that much into, as opposed to other things where I'm just like, man,
right.
If I put less focus into that, I can put more focus into this, so I can be quote unquote successful.
Life is all about weighing the scales.
It's about that.
It's about truly weighing what you want, and what you feel like you need, and versus what you got to do to get it. Yes, the most for the least. Because, I mean, to be honest, that actually goes into another thing that I kind of feel, for real, is that in a lot of cases, let me see. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, in a lot of cases, we are taught to do what I like to call glorifying struggle. We glorify the struggle over the success, as in, you can't talk about your success, but you can talk about struggling all day.
Look, I'm literally throwing a contrarian elbow at you. You literally stole one of my elbows right now, bro. I'm one arm man.
Borrow that.
I'm one arm.
Borrow
man.
that.
I'm so glad you said that.
Danny got another one. Recently got a promotion in my job and in line for another promotion within a year. Got my credit score up enough to buy a house, and my musical skills have gotten sharp.
Bruh, I feel you in so many ways on that one right there. I'm
gonna get another air horn. That's lit. Look, sir, you bossing up on him. Much appreciated.
Keep up the good work, man.
I know this man for a number of years too. So with that being known, and with me knowing, you know, his story and how he's gone on and the journey that he's went on, that's amazing. That's what's up. But yeah, I feel like in a lot of cases we get pigeonholed into believing that success, any manner of success with a minimal effort or with almost no effort, is inconsequential or invalidated. Like, there's a lot of cases where people will invalidate your success because you had an easier route than they did.
You know what that's called? Privilege.
It is
privilege.
Well, and in some cases it's privilege, yes. In other cases, it can be the same as saying, okay, I got a college degree, so I just got this dope job straight out of college because I got a college degree that goes along with it, and it pays just as good or maybe even better than somebody who had to grind for 7 years in a factory. Does that necessarily mean that I'm privileged, or does it mean that we went two pathways for working? Well, and the pathway I went guaranteed me an easier transition than somebody who had to just work for theirs.
Sure.
That's not necessarily a privilege if you work for it.
That isn't. But also, right, with what you said before in relation to going with that, because we have glorified, like you said, to a degree, struggle culture.
Yeah.
These same conversations are being had where people are like, well, that's easy for you to say. Look where you're at.
Yeah.
And we've gotten, like what
absolutely.
you said, we've gotten to the point now where, especially in the Black community, when you reach a certain level of upper echelon, what my kick my ass segment was earlier, for those of y'all who've been in the stream since 0 or whatever.
Look. Boy,
Literally.
Good. Look. What kicks his ass? It's ready. That didn't sound that good. But and okay, Carmo said, I tend to not talk about my struggle or success because someone is always gonna have something to say negative. Thank you. Yes.
You know what?
People will attempt to turn your success into a liability.
Kiki said something here. Priorities. We got to learn to prioritize our time and focus. You'll only end up with a bunch of half-done tasks and projects. Look, y'all see that on camera? Locked. Went in my mouth. Spit it out. That's how emotionally charged I was about that. Do you know, in this past year, man, I sacrificed so much last year for the sake of focus. Yeah. I was just telling this man before we even got on the pod, some sacrifices, some real deal sacrifices I done made, even up to this point.
Ooh, we got a new person on here. Jimmy said, yes, just because you take pride in your accomplishments doesn't mean you aren't humble.
Woo!
Preach.
But sometimes you just gotta acknowledge that you put in some mother work. This wasn't easy, and that's okay.
Look, because sometimes what happens is you get bogged down so bad with the negatives. You get bogged down so much when you're in the process of getting to that next level that you're not even acknowledging what you already have.
Woo!
Like
gratefulness.
Like to quote a friend of mine, associate of mine, who also does music. I don't know if you've ever heard of a dude who goes by Indiana Youngin.
Yeah,
I went to school with him. But one time he rolled up to me drunk and was at a party or an event, and he said these words. He said, "Do you know how dope you are?" He's like, "I don't think you know." It's like, you need to know that. And I'm like, man, I'm all right. He's like, no. You need to understand that. And that's the truth. A lot of times people who are in the process of reaching what we consider success or reaching what we think is success, we don't think about the little victories in between where, we just go, I'm getting by, I'm doing all right. Okay, you getting by, you doing all right. There's some people that ain't got a job. Like, that got put in perspective for me through the pandemic. I'm like, I've been working through this whole thing. I almost got temporarily laid off from one job, but it wasn't my main job.
Oh, we got some comments.
And I got back from that.
Perfectly said, Nate.
That better describes what it feels.
Yeah, but this is a high school.
You're welcome, bro. You're welcome.
I'm not saying naysayers don't get you down, but at the end of the day, it's about you. Always surpass their expectations. Know your worth. Hey, Dad, listen, I got a very famous expression.
Okay.
Y'all got to excuse me. I be getting so passionate. But
me too.
I got a very famous expression, and it goes like this. I'm not keeping up with the Joneses. I'm the Jacksons.
Hey.
What I'm keeping up with the Joneses for when I'm the Jacksons. Look, do not compare yourself to nobody else. Ain't nobody you.
No.
Even twins aren't exactly the same.
No.
You only compare yourself to the you was yesterday.
Exactly.
I don't care what nobody else is doing. I'm me, and I'm great in my own right.
Right.
Know your worth is right, Kiki.
Absolutely.
Let them know.
Because if you don't know your worth, somebody will set your price for you.
Exploit you and everything.
Yeah.
Come on, now.
It's the truth.
We pod and we preach it hard.
Look. Don't give everything away for free. You can give advice for free. You can do certain things, but don't give up your time and your energy and everything for free. Just because of the fact that your time is valuable, and those who do not value your time will not properly appraise what you are worth. Woo! Say it. I'm just saying. A lot of us have to do a little bit of self-appraisal, myself included. I've been a victim. look, I've been guilty of that. I've had a few times where I'm like, well, I'm doing all right. I'm all right.
The worst
Such and such doing better than me, but I'm all right.
Yeah.
And you never get past all right. You could be getting raises at your job. You could be working. You could be making money, setting other goals, paying your bills, doing all that. And you still thinking, I'm all right.
What they say, comparison is the thief of joy.
Ooh, yeah.
We got some live comments. Love the live stream. Thank you, brother. Hey, share it if you can. Those of y'all who are on.
Ooh, Kiki just dropped a truth bomb. See, I wish we had the clue bomb on here. I'm going to find one that has it. I'm going to drop that mug. I see too many people that try to keep up a facade that they really can't maintain by trying to keep up with the Joneses, who are also struggling themselves, even if it's in a different way. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. And Jameez Packer said truth, because you never want to be on someone else's clearance rack for the things you work so hard for.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay.
Hey.
That's heat. That's
ladies,
heat right there.
The ladies are coming through with the fire.
Y'all come, look, we appreciate this. Look, if every stream is like this, bro, y'all gonna get 2 a week.
Right, wait till we get to the double and the triple and the song,
bro. That's because that's so true. That's so true. I like how you said that. You never want to be on someone else's clearance rack.
What you say? Twist said wearing $1,000 suits in AI.
Look. And here's another one. You know, it's funny. Dude I used to work with, he was one of my direct superiors when I worked in the MCC. Shout out to USI in the Multicultural Center. And my homie Shai McClellan. I'm saying his name wrong. But either way, this man used to rap. So me and him would talk about music and stuff. And he'd show me old videos of different people that are from here. I ain't going to say no names because some of them is older than me. I ain't going to go there. But he's showing me stuff where the car coming up. He's like, yeah, that's rented. That's rented. That's not his. That's not his. He paid them. He did this. Yes.
Driving a car that you can't afford.
Look. Y'all remember that video of Lil Tay? Was that the girl named Lil Tay? Kara, you know, because we literally watched it. That little Asian girl that was acting like that she had all that money and all them cars, and it turned out it was her mama's boss's house. And her mama got fired from that job because he caught on that she was sitting in them cars.
I remember that.
Look.
You got your sound on?
I don't know.
I thought I heard it somewhere. All my stuff is.
I don't know. I heard something on there. Maybe one.
I heard it faintly, but
yeah. But I mean, that's crazy. That's legit how it is.
Danny got something to say here. Sometimes it's hard to enjoy the small victories when you know the journey isn't over.
Very true. That's very true. I've had situations like that more than I can count. For me, I've always felt like there was something missing. Or if I reached it, then it goes into the cost where I'm like, well, I could have did it so much easier in this way because hindsight is 20/20.
Wait a minute.
So I'm feeling like, dang, I put too much work into this just to get this little bit.
I just thought about something off what you just said.
Okay.
Sometimes it's hard to enjoy small victories when you know the journey isn't over yet. Hold on. That just really gave me something. When is the journey over? Is the journey over when you die? I basically asked 2 questions there. When is the journey over, y'all? Is it when you die? Is that when the journey's over?
You could say that. You could say that. You know, to be perfectly honest, you could technically say that. Keontae said yes. I think that's technically true. Because in a lot of ways, the journey is never truly over. That's the biggest thing that you gotta learn is really that when there's no more you can do. And the thing is, you never truly run out. It's just like when you buy a house. A perfect analogy of this is when you buy a house, right? Okay, you got the house. That's your success. But guess what you got to do? You got to maintain it. You got to buy materials for it to fix it up. You got to get furniture. You got to make sure your pipes is right and everything, especially if it's an old house. Then guess what? You're going to be maintaining that thing for your whole entire life.
Hey.
You have the house, but you still have to maintain it. It depends on your destination.
I'm glad you said that, Danny Scooms. I'm glad you said that because I asked that question for a reason, and that was the reason. Because basically, of course, you never stop striving to be your ideal self, right? Because we'll never get perfect, but we all have an ideal version of ourselves,
Right.
and that destination plays into that. It should.
Right.
Like, I want y'all to think about this for a second. There's a lot of people, generally it's accepted that most people retire from working in their 60s. That's generally retirement ages between like 60 and 67.
Something like that.
The reason why I asked that question is because earlier today, y'all, a little backstory, I was messing with some stuff in my stock portfolio, and I forgot that I wanted to make my firstborn nephew my beneficiary, but I forgot to get his social security information. And it dawned on me, I was just thinking like, damn, one, I don't have any children yet myself, and I want some. I want to have a family and all of those things and everything that
all the good stuff,
right? But then also the other thing was I was just like, because it was asking about retirement age and all that stuff.
Why are you doing that, my research?
Yeah, no problem. And you know, all while doing that, I said to myself, I was like, Dad, do I really want to retire at like 60, 65? And the answer is no. I personally want to retire before that because I don't think your whole entire life should be spent working. And I say working in air quotes because working is very different to many people. But at least working a 9 to 5, right? I won't be doing nothing that long. That's a long time plus what I've already done. Let's see what y'all saying in these chats. When you can look back at your old age and it reflects your family and friends' lives, not death. Hey, honestly, the success for me is touching other people's lives even after death, because it's people to this day who are already dead, yet that impact they made continues to thrive. Woo! Woo! Generational wealth, just the work that ancestors and people put before us. I love that. I liked all of that. Death, you can't correct anything. What's done is done. Right? Question mark. Yeah, that's why I don't regret stuff, y'all. Especially when it comes to success and failure. But I'm gonna wait on failure till my bro comes back. Because we ain't having a success conversation without failure. Y'all know better than that. That's not what I meant by that, though. I got you. Break it down further then. Are you just talking about the impact that you would leave? NeRo left too.
Oh Lord, what did I miss? What I miss?
Shit.
I know they probably make fun of me. Alright. Hold on.
Kiki said,
I'm gonna fight you, Danny, and I did not take the clue.
Kiki said I interpreted what she was saying
Fake news.
Incorrectly. I was just asking her to further elaborate, and then you got tore up in the comments about what you was doing in the bathroom.
I hate you. I hate y'all so much.
More like a piss.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. Just y'all niggas be wild.
Just wild. But is that not a core element of what you described though? When you do have and you create generational wealth, do the impacts of not after you die not affect the people who come after you? Like, is that not something that can happen that way? I don't think it's entirely different from what you said, unless I'm reading the wrong thing.
Right.
She says, success for me is touching other people's lives even after death, because people to this day who are dead, that impacts that they make.
Woo.
I think that correlates with generational wealth.
That's a body.
As being an objective for people to want to do.
Yeah, because I mean, wealth is not always money. Wealth isn't always money. And that's just me being real. Sometimes your success does truly derive from.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Okay.
No, got me confused. I'm like, damn. I thought I was like 2 + 2, 4. No, but
1 + 1.
while you was in the laboratory, sir, I mentioned that if we're gonna talk about success, sir, we got to mention failure. You got to.
That's true. I finally researched the word I was using, comfort, and I was right. Okay. We're gonna put that up in a minute.
On the baseline.
On crib.
Contented well-being. I'm glad you pulled that in. I respect that. I respect what you did right there.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that. When we start having custom emotes and stuff, I'm giving you an honorary emote for that. Right. I like what you did right there. I seen that.
Let's go. Hold on. Look, I'm gonna put this up here real quick in the comments. In fact, I'm gonna send it to myself.
Y'all make sure y'all like and share this. Comment in the live stream too. I love these opinions, man. We got a good group of people, and y'all the day ones. Yeah. Y'all gonna be the first ones
to get them little badges and whatnot.
To get them little discounts too when the merch and all of that stuff coming the way. I got y'all. Indeed. I'm not telling y'all when it drop. Like I said, I'm pulling a Beyonce, but y'all will get some codes.
You're not wrong. We gonna get you together. Once again, I'm gonna say shout out to this man because he trying to streamline everything.
Trying
everything. I'm just getting the sound together, making sure we sound good and that, we don't suck whenever we're doing stuff. And this man getting us together. Boy, where's my shirt? Look, the shirt is not made yet.
Coming soon. Coming soon. In due time. When I say it's coming soon, though, I mean like less than a month. Less than a month. And
more than a week.
More than a week, less than a month. More than a week. Less than a month.
Appreciate it.
Before Juneteenth, damn it.
Hopefully. That would be great. That would be amazing. Hold on.
Bird.
I'm trying to get links. So I'm doing stuff.
Wilding.
I'm trying to promote.
But yeah, the hoodies are dope. You know what? I got a hoodie in here. Just in case anybody forgot what it looked like.
Linder, goddamn.
I hit the mic.
Why'd you hit the mic? Hey, did anybody actually hear the mic getting hit? It's an important question.
We're sorry if so.
No. I mean, really, did you hear it? Because I want to make sure I didn't screw up.
No, I ain't mailing that one. One, it ain't your size. And two, I got some bleach on it.
He did get it.
And I'm still mad about it. I don't care if it's a dot. It's the principle.
I mean, it's a dot, though. It's a dot, though. I didn't even know where it was until you said it. Sir.
But I know. Don't think so.
Ah, crap. Okay. That's nice to know. Thank you. Let me figure out how to edit that. Because YouTube is trying to stress me out.
What's up, bro?
And no Zell for you. Why you gonna take my hoodie for? I haven't even gotten to wear it because our weather's been too weird.
Look. Let me tell y'all something. On the up and up, on the real for real.
For real?
Since we didn't define what success is.
For real.
And that's the core element of this podcast. Like I said, we got to express the duality and the other side of things as well, right? So, what is failure to y'all?
Okay.
What is failure?
Ooh, that's a good little question.
What's failure?
That's a good question.
You do get bleach. No.
Tie-dye hoodie dress, oversized. No. Don't be doing that to the hoodies, man.
I can't stand try to.
I'm making sure that the links are out so y'all know that y'all can just send us moolah directly. You know, just because we ain't got the super chats up yet.
For sure. Support the Black in a Minute podcast.
We need money.
My life. Just kidding. You foolish. What is failure to y'all?
Dang, son. Okay. 1 second before we do that.
You was interesting.
Technical pause. In fact, let me hit the little spirit real quick. You know, let me see if it works.
What's up, bro?
No, it's just it's a literal technical pause, as in like I need to see if stuff is working the way I want it to. Hold on. Pause real quick because I don't know if this is gonna mess something up, and I don't want you to lose your thought. Okay, so that mutes that. What's going on?
See, NeRo handles the technical aspect when it comes to like engineering
Yes.
and editing and stuff. I handle the online aspect. So like the websites, links, all of that, you know. We don't get in each other's way. We stick to our strong suits, and together we are Black in a Minute.
Pretty much, man. We come together like Voltron, baby. Y'all aren't allowed to use that without copyright. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm hoping it'll let me edit it and like actually figure it out. Cause
Edit what?
the sound. Like I'm wondering.
Oh, is it not coming through?
I think it's still coming through the thing. Hold on, I'm about to see. Did y'all hear that? Put a thumbs up or whatever if you heard me tapping that, because that'll tell me what's going on.
Is it not registering?
No, it's that I'm wondering if it's registering us through that instead of these.
Right. Is
Because
it not taking the thing into account?
Sure.
Well,
Okay, so you
either way.
did. Crap. Okay. Well, that's aggravating.
We good.
I mean,
We're gonna
yeah,
still
we
rock with it because y'all
we
be
a whole hour and a half. Omission or expected or required action. Failure. Was that? Is that your definition of failure? Because that sounds kind of heavy. It's heavy. I dig that. The thing is, I know I said this thing right. I'm almost certain I did.
Don't fret. Don't even fret. It's the content that y'all here for tonight, right? We're here to bring the power.
Yeah, but I still won't watch it. Sound
That's an interesting definition. If that's what you're leading off with as
good.
failure.
All right, let's see. I wonder if that will change that. Let's see. I wonder if that'll change that. Let's see. I wonder if that made it better. I don't know. I'm gonna get it fixed. I'm gonna get it figured out, y'all, because that's gonna annoy me into a hole. Because I have to listen.
It's cool.
To this
What it ultimately may mean is we might have to use something else for that portion.
Maybe. We got it to work before. That's the crazy thing. We got it to work before.
But
We got it to work the first time, I think.
failure.
Granted, one of those was off of Facebook, so maybe that's it. I'm sorry, I'm being a nerd right now.
Yeah, he nerding out on the technical. It's to be expected, but it's all good, bro. We good. We good. They can hear and they good. Kiki said, trying to overextend yourself to tasks to reach goals only to drop the ball on them because you didn't set a limit.
Ooh. Now see, now we're getting into the cost versus actual reward. That's cost reward.
And that's it, ain't it, right?
Yeah.
Cost versus reward, success versus failure. Life, boy, be teaching stuff.
Because sometimes a success can become a failure, not so much because you didn't achieve nothing, but because the cost was so dang high that it didn't even matter.
Another one. The time it takes to make the goal and sometimes never make it to the goal that was set. Failure. I'm timely about my ish. Woo! Put some respect on your name. I got you. Fred.
Look, man.
I'm with you.
That's cool. That's crazy. This thing blinking in and out when I click it on the thing. Okay, is anything weird happening with the stream at all? I just need to know. I don't know, man. I'm doing too much. But yeah, timely about my ish. Yes. Because that's true. The time it takes to make the goal, and sometimes never make it, the goal is set. That is failure in some ways. It was. Okay. But yeah, in all actuality, one of the biggest issues I have with the concept of success is that in a lot of ways you can end up in a situation where it feels like you're not doing enough. Oh, the screen was tweaking. See, I wonder what's going on, man. YouTube, you playing with our feelings? Y'all really doing this like that?
Y'all trying to take us off the air? Did I say enough terms to make y'all mad?
It's because you said Wenis. It's your fault.
Ooh, y'all know I rock with y'all. I don't even know why we playing this game. Anywho.
Don't Google so oh you man.
Yo. Hey, we will have a session. No, we won't. Redacted.
Why are you coming in my forehead though? Leave me alone, bro. It's just because the headphones squash down the throat. Like that's why headphones are not made for froze, bro. Like actual headphones are not made for froze. Earphones are. So yeah, that's why that is, bro. No judgment. No judgments. No judgment zones. But while we at it, your sidebar is weird. Anyway. But no, for real. To me, failure. Man, what do I define as failure? Failure is kind of that to me. Is putting in so much work and feeling like there's nothing to show for it. Because the big thing for me is effort versus results. So if I am like this close to achieving a result, but it feels like it takes 2 to 3 times the effort to achieve it, I might leave it alone altogether just because it's like I'm not with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with it at all. I don't even want to bother. What they got to do with the hairline? Leave me alone, bro. See, she's coming at me.
I mean, I pretty much agree with what you were saying regarding failure. It's crazy because we also live in a day and age where we're taught that if you're failing, you're doing something right. That's part of the new age mantra of motivation and success.
Right. It's part of the process.
Yeah, if you're failing, you're doing something right, because what that's highlighting is that you are trying, right? Which is the effort that we talk about. But then there comes that point, right, where like you are expected, at least even by self, right, to produce something. And that's, I think, when people start the whole self-defeating, self-loathing and all that. I can't do this.
You feel like you are not.
Yes. Lack of inability to perform.
Right.
Or inability to perform.
Right. In all seriousness, like, and I feel that way too, because it's like if you don't feel like you making, like you pushing something out, or you putting out some measure of product, or doing something for yourself, you feel like you're deficient. And that feeling of deficiency can erode away your psyche. It can mess with you. Yeah. It can truly make you feel like you're never doing enough, or like you never are enough. And that's something that's very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? It's very dangerous because it's very easy for you to fall into that hole. It's very easy for you to feel like you're not good enough. Especially when society is set up to always make you feel like you buy more stuff. But that's another pod. Just saying.
Maybe a conversation on the negative effects of consumerism. Boy, how do we look, man?
We have been ordained to put together this podcast for you.
See, they come together.
Right.
Look, see, I told you, come together like Voltron. Look at that.
But when is enough? When is it right to quit? Should you quit and take risks, not knowing the outcome is in your favor? Kind of a little bit of both, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I'll say it like this: if you truly know that the outcome is not going to be favorable to you, and it's essentially going to be a waste of time, then yeah, you more than likely should quit. But if you speculate that it's not in your favor, and you have no way of truly knowing,
you should go for it.
You should at least try to ride it out and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
At least to see what happens.
And that's the difference. And that's where the fear part comes in at.
Right.
Some people truly are inspired by fear, and some truly are not.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many when you know you've done everything and it doesn't work, you can quit. Which is essentially
you just
never.
And sometimes it's not necessarily you quitting more than it is you retreating. Retreating, regrouping, replanning, reformatting your approach.
But my problem is time. You know what? That used to be a lot of my problem too, twin. And I'm gonna tell you where for me it came from. I had to root it down. I had to really reverse engineer to figure out why was that my problem. You know why it was my problem? Because I have a patience issue. And I have a control issue in that regard. Okay. Whereas I feel like if I am in control of something, then it is both my responsibility as well as a need. The accountability is there, right? For me to do or not do. I affect it. Whereas opposed to things that are out of my control, things that come from what other people's doing. That's where I was having an issue because I'm like, man, I got to wait on this. I can't speed it up because literally at this point, this part of the whatever it is, right, is not in my hands no more. And I would get frustrated with that because I'm just like, man, I can't make this shit go any faster so I can do the next thing.
And that sucks too, because one thing that you do is when you focus way too much on the aspects or the factors of life that are outside of your control, you put yourself in a position to where you're going to fail. You become a self-fulfilling prophecy because you know you can't control it.
Zig Ziglar had an expression. It goes like this. I think he said it. And I'm fucked up with that, I know. Control the controllables.
Okay.
And that's why I don't worry about a lot of shit these days. I control the controllables. Shit that's out of my control is none of my business.
Right.
At that point, I'm not gonna be mercy to stuff that I can't do nothing with.
Let's see. Actually, a good. Okay, let me see what you said. Kiera Talbot says, "Don't let fear stop you from trying. Failure is not even trying." Absolutely.
Thank you. That's a rudimentary there.
Now here's one because we got to go to the touch. The Serenity Prayer is a perfect example of this. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Or as the once still infamous Kanye West said, Lord, please let them accept the things they can't change and pray that all of their pain be champagne.
That's bored. I'm just doing this.
You know what? We might have to we're gonna get a stream deck. We're gonna get a stream deck.
We're gonna get a legit. We're gonna get a legit.
I'm gonna act up. Bruh.
I'm gonna act up.
I was this close to talking some shit.
Which, because I'm a definition person, we're also gonna do serenity too. The state of being calm, peaceful, and untroubled.
Yes, it was.
The real version of unbothered. Anyway, it was old Kanye. It makes sense. That's how you know it was old Kanye.
Hey, right.
You don't have all the answers, Sway. But
that was definitely before all of that and Kim and all that crazy.
Well, no, and him having people walking around in hobo clothes and charging $2,000 for it. I'm sorry, Kanye. Don't sue me.
The man be like, but he ain't too busy worried about Kim.
Is he really though? Well, he might be.
Well, the kids at least.
Right. I know he worried about the kids. Kid's got his life back. Like, I mean, it's true. I didn't know this. Serenity is also a title given to a reigning prince or similar dignitary. You can call a prince your serenity or his serenity.
Interesting. Definitely not doing that. But
I didn't know that.
before
you were. Not real. That's interesting. That is interesting. I didn't know that. But yeah, we ain't saying that. We don't care about that. But yeah, in a lot of ways, I feel like we've kind of covered most of the ground we needed to. How do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, you know, thank y'all for being in the pod. We had a good little hour and a half with y'all.
We appreciate y'all.
We love y'all. Thank you.
And these things will probably be mentioned in the podcast.
Yeah, these will be mentioned in the podcast. We're going to pretty much talk about some of the same stuff. It's more of the bite-sized version.
Be on the lookout for that. We need our plays to go up so our metrics go up so that the money goes up.
Facts.
We need that. Send it to your mama, your daddy, your grandma if she got a smartphone and knows how to use it. If she don't, walk her through it and then just hit the play button and leave her alone for about 30 minutes. Twice.
Wow.
Twice.
But
and then have granddaddy in the other room doing the same exact thing. That way we get two
Lord.
for one. Twice.
Hey, that's gonna be for the soundboard too.
Mm-hmm.
But anywho,
Your little bald-headed cousin Ray ready to be selling CDs and DVDs and probably VHS for those who actually are into it. Twice. Make them listen to it too. Actually, make them once we get the QR codes, give the QR codes to them so that way they can put it on the back of the videos so they think they're getting a discount, but they're getting us instead. You thought it was a discount, but it was I. It's a Dio reference.
That's the no, you know what that made me think of? That made me think of Scooby-Doo. I'm masking a perp.
I mean, I'm just saying,
I would have got away with it.
Yo! But
For the link.
For the JoJo references. Oh, you talking about Uncle Ricky? Yeah, you do. I sent it to him.
Well,
he needs the link to the stream? Is that what you're saying? Just so I can send it to him. Hold on. Let me send it to him real quick. He ain't really gonna be able to chime in until like afterwards, but it's all good.
Yeah, because
he gonna have a lot to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are wrapping up. We definitely want to thank everybody who stayed in the pod, everybody who came and watched, and the new subscribers. We will be checking.
Also, peep them PayPal and Cash App.
Stay tuned
on that. Because it does cost money to do this.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you said that. Hey, brother did drop the financial support system in the chat as well.
Twice.
All of our links and stuff too.
Twice.
And you can read it in the description.
And you can also support us twice.
That's how you know we on the same page. But we definitely do want to thank y'all as well. Also, like I said, t-shirts are coming soon. Hoodies are coming soon. We just got to work out a few logistic types of things.
Mm-hmm. Technical things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, less than a month. But probably longer than a week.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely longer than a week.
Because we gotta do some other things behind the scenes.
Some housekeeping.
Yeah.
Housekeeping.
But
we flow a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna leave the links and everything. I'm gonna try to have some timestamps for all of this stuff.
See, he be on that. He really be on that.
Yeah, I do all of that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Queen.
Appreciate
African Queen. Young Nubian kings and queens.
Thank you, Butterbeast. I ain't on the side.
Now make sure that you give us your good.
Right.
In fact,
Hershey kisses.
In fact, I want your Cheerio money.
Thank you, Caramel Chew.
I want your vending machine buying snacks that you know you ain't gonna like yourself for because it make your waistline thicker money.
Bruh. I want your Slim Tea. I want your waist trainers.
Every single one. Oh no, we don't want the waist trainers. We know you need that. Just don't buy a bag of chips that day and slide that $1.25 to us. Respectfully.
I need your EPT.
Respectfully.
I need your tariff.
Respectfully.
I need that Section 8.
Don't give us Section 8. They might come and find us. They know people that know people, and they'll find out where we at. Like, no, G. I don't want. Look, don't give us nothing that's gonna have a paper trail to where somebody in the government is gonna come and want to talk to me about something.
We are now not accepting IOU. So please
Thank you.
donate to us.
Thank you,
Respect
Cara. We appreciate you. We
Thank you.
appreciate you.
Thank
She
you
said
for
she'll
that.
make a contribution.
Hey,
Yeah.
links will be in the chat as well as the description where you can do that for sure.
Yeah, because it's in there. Also, if you click the flow page link that has everything on there at the bottom, that's where the support is. It will take you directly to the app if you have it. So yeah. This has been the Black in a Minute podcast live.
We take checks too.
Oh, you're right, checks. Okay. Of the upper echelon. Upper echelon.
You can get an address and get a check. That ain't no problem.
Man, I wish I had the cut the check. I'm gonna have that next time.
All right.
I bet you I will.
Yeah, y'all. Once again, thank you very much. This has been the Black in a Minute podcast live stream. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, indeed. And once again, I'm NeRo AnGeLo.
And I go by the DarksKing poet. That's dark skin with a G on the end. Power.
Yup.